Hey Geminis, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. All right, let's get started. Welcome to your October reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's go. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Gemini collective needs to know? And I was meditating on your energy. I heard the song Wishing on a Star. The song Wishing on a Star to find out where you are. Wishing on a dream to find out what it means. And wishing on a rainbow, blah, blah, blah. I'll include that. And then there was another song that came out. It is Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time. But it's a cover by someone else. And it's very soulful. I'm going to include that. You might like it. All right, let's go. What's going on with Geminis? When I was shuffling just now, Engage in Higher Reason came out, all right? It's like someone's looking for a sign for something, maybe from the universe or from a person or whatever their desire is. They're like, please, just give me a sign here. Let me know that I'm on the right track. Let me know that I'm getting this, you know. Focus on success. Yeah, you're looking for success of something. You want to have something, conquer something. Okay, whether it's, whoop, am I sweating already? Holy cow. Whether it's a love, maybe it's a love or a job or whatever the case is. Be true to yourself. Okay. See, the thing is, because when I was shuffling, this came out too, okay, with the deception card, the moon card, book of secrets, okay. Someone is moving secretly, right? And, you know, maybe someone's trying to be strategic and getting the success of something when they really just need to be fucking true. Just be authentic, be yourself, and you will get it. Like, that's it. I don't know. We're gonna look more into it. I could see how this would apply to love, right? Like, let's say if you want to woo someone, right? And you want someone, right? And you might put on this whole persona. You might do all the things, you know, to get the man to try and impress or whatever. Whatever it is that you're going for, you don't need to do all of that. It's like you being true is enough to get it, okay? Whatever you're going for, it requires authenticity. Anything less is probably going to push it away. Okay. Someone needs to speak their truth. They need to say, just straight up, say how they feel. I'm feeling like this well of emotions coming up right now. It's like getting caught in my throat. I'm almost feeling like tears coming down. It's like, it's a feeling of longing, you know, and someone needs to just put it out there. Somebody's trying to be cool, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the feelings to themselves or whatever the case is. Whew. Oh my God, just a wave of emotions. This is heavy. This is deep emotions here. Woo. We have the Ten of Pentacles coming out here, all right? Ten of Pentacles coming out in reverse. It's like a broken foundation. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. All right, so look. So we have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, oh gosh, look. Somebody, who had this energy? Tower. Tower. Listen. Oh my gosh. See, I'm seeing the seven of mother effer. Swords. The coffee didn't kick in yet. Just bear with me here. So I'm seeing the Seven of Swords here, right? And this is a card of deceptive energy. Coming out with that false mask and the Book of Secrets. You know what I mean? This is just, somebody's not being completely forthright, okay? That, coupled with the well of love that I feel, it's like, because usually I see this and I'm just like, yo, what are you doing? You know, this is not the best way to move. Based on the emotions that I'm feeling right here, it's like you're moving like this and you're not even showing how you actually feel. Like, somebody could be, so this has a feeling of someone who, let's say someone who's madly in love, or let's say like a boy likes girl and they're in a playground, they're in the sandbox, and because they like the girl, they keep pulling her hair and throwing sand in her eye. Okay. Y'all too? Yeah, that was just my childhood? All right, cool. But no. No, but it's like someone's overcompensating because they don't want to feel the love. So it's just like they're doing some weird background stuff. You know, they're putting up a mask and being all weird about it. It's like, yo, just put it out there. Oh my God. Why is this? Oh. This level of like longing, you gotta put it out there, man. Like, this is crazy. I don't know what's stopping someone from moving like that. Someone's moving out of ego. It's weird. And then we have the Seven of Cups and the Temperance. It's like you're not seeing clearly. It's going to be a tower moment that's going to make you see clearly, or something like that. It's going to happen. The tower moment is going to happen and it's going to clear this energy up. But right now, it feels like someone has finally like come into their true feelings. And now they have to honor it, right? Wait, I got to bring this down. This is a well. This is a well of emotions coming up. It's a lot. It's a lot. Hold up. Holy cow. Oh my God. With the Nine of Swords here. Somebody was overthinking something and now they're very clear. And now the dam has been broken and now it's just like a flood of emotions that came in. Or that's coming in October, okay? But they're like trying to hide it. Look, I think the tower moment is the flood coming through, okay? Somebody probably needs to purge. Just have a good cry, all right? Oh. This is... What the fuck? This is intense. Wow, we have the Queen of Swords coming out with the Empress card. Not want to let go of this energy, of the Empress energy. Oh my God. If you follow your intuition, you'll be all right. Oof. God. This is crazy. This is a rush. A rush. Yeah. All right, we got to bring this down because I'm not going through this whole reading and crying over some shit that ain't my problem. Like, y'all, we're going to bring this down. The fuck? Whew. That's the whole thing with channeling, man. Like, I'm still trying to get used to this. I'm still human, still dealing with my own stuff. So, you know, I'm channeling this energy and then just start having these phenomena. It's really weird. Oh, okay. Seven of Cups here with the Two of Cups here. Either someone realizes that someone is a wish fulfillment and they're yearning for that wish fulfillment. They are yearning for it. And the emotions are becoming so overwhelming that they're just not seeing clearly right now. And someone's freaking out and getting weird, okay? With the Five of Swords, it's like, I gotta have it. But someone's going about it in a not... You're going for the right thing, but in the wrong way. With the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Scorpio had this energy. See, the only thing with Scorpio, they couldn't, they wasn't feeling the emotion. They were in pain, you know. They were in pain, but they weren't, like, Aquarius had this too. All three of those signs. So I'm going to link that. All three of you guys, all three of the placements, they, you guys have, you're coming from a place of pain and you're going for something from a place of pain. But with this energy, with the Gemini energy, you know, this is where the pain's at. So it's like three angles to the same story here. This is overwhelming. All right. So if this is connected to the Scorpio and Aquarius reading, then some of you guys, this level of pain is what's causing someone to go for something. Because Scorpio, like I said, and Aquarius had this energy. And when I saw this energy in their reading, I was just like, yo, bring it down, you know? So you guys might be coming off as doing too much, right? But it's coming from like a real place of yearning, of love, of pain. That's not being seen. What's being seen is this deceptive energy here. You're misrepresenting yourself. If this is you. Oh, this is crazy. You're not showing the truth of who you are. You're not showing the truth of how you actually feel. And you're doing yourself a disservice by moving like that. Because you're just misrepresenting yourself. If this is, if you're on the receiving end of this energy and someone's coming off like a trickster. Yeah, they are, not saying that they're not, okay? Not saying that they're not hiding anything, okay? It's just saying like what they're hiding, it might not be bad. They're going for it with the right intentions, but their execution sucks right now because it's not authentic. So you might be a little bit put off by someone like in their approach. You might see them in this way. All right. You have the Queen of Cups with the Knight of Cups coming out. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, someone's emotions are like... Yeah, it's the same energy, okay? There's just three sides of the same energy. Scorpio, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. Where you guys aren't really facing your emotions. You're not feeling the wealth... The wealth, the depth of emotions here. You're not feeling that. You're not allowing yourself to feel it. So you're overcompensating by doing weird things. Okay, maybe someone doesn't want to feel weak, or they just don't want to feel the hurt. They don't want. I don't want to feel this. So I get it. You know, someone might be running away from this depth of emotion. The pain. But I feel like the Tower is going to come and it's going to break everything down so that you can purge and let it out. You will feel much better if you just let this go. I mean, and what I mean by letting this go, I mean let the emotions flow, okay? You'll feel much better if you just face the pain, journal, write it out, cry it out, okay? There's a need for a good cry here. It's going to help. And who knows how that could change. It's going to shift your energy. It's like when someone... It's like when someone doesn't... Alright, this is a rated R moment. But like when someone doesn't get some in a long time, right? And they become very backed up. And now they're just pissed off at the world. They're very uptight. And they don't realize like, oh, all I have to do is let one off. And then they're all right, you know? And it's just like, that's exactly what I needed. And you don't realize like, oh, all I need to do is get some, or all I need to do is do some self-love. And it's not until after you release, then you're like, that's what I needed. Okay. That's what you guys need. Okay. You need an emotional release here. And it's going to have a profound effect on your energy. So you're not coming off this way. All right. It's going to come down. Y'all, somebody's going to be purging in October. Because I can't even stop it right now. This is crazy. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups coming out again to clarify the Queen of Cups. It's like, you're going to have a purge that's going to bring it upright. It's something about you not facing this dam, this backup. It's this backup of water, backup of emotions behind you. And because, oh, Aries had that energy too. But with them, it felt like more of a tornado. With you guys, it's more emotional. You guys have, it's a tidal wave that's building up behind you, okay, of emotion. And that thing's going to come crashing down, all right? The reason why that has to happen is so that you can be balanced in your emotions. So you can find a way where it's not just no emotions on this side and then all emotions over here. No. And when I mean over here, I mean in your mind. Like you might be compartmentalizing your logic and your feelings, you know, and just putting that to the side. So when you're putting that to the side, you're compartmentalizing your feelings, is building up, you know, and there's a need to even that out. So now you can just be on an even, calm, cool, calm, but deep waters, right? You still have this wealth of emotions. Why do I keep saying wealth? Whatever. You still have this depth of emotion, but now it's calm. It's not tumultuous. You know, it's not a fucking storm over there while you're sitting here trying to be cool as shit, okay? Now you can even it out. You can feel the emotions and feel safe in those emotions. You can feel comfortable expressing your emotions, being vulnerable, okay? It's like someone's so scared of feeling those emotions too deeply, feeling how deep. I get it. All right. Okay. Yeah. Until that happens, it's going to be a misrepresentation of your actual energy. All right. But we do have the Temperance card coming out. All right. It's time. Divine intervention is coming in. Okay. With the Gemini energy, you guys have been moving this way for way too long. Yeah. Something's about to come in right now to break that shit down and even things out for you emotionally. Okay. With the Temperance and Eight of Wands, like I said, it's going to come rushing in anyway. Okay, that need, that purge, it's going to happen anyway, whether you want it to or not. But it's going to be purifying. It's going to cleanse a lot. Now, this pain could stem from this person. It could stem, I feel like it's more than that. I feel like it's more than that. It's just a purge that needs to happen. When was the last time you guys cried? Like for real cried. Okay. It's something about an offer here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's an inappropriate offer. Okay. We do have the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is that burden. With the Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk, the burden of regret. Six of Pentacles, not having equal reciprocity. Now, time to move on. There's something about this situation that is not balanced, okay? It's between two people, right? And it's something about it that's not balanced. And it might, I don't know. See, it's going to be different for everyone. Look at that well, the deep well of emotions. Oh, okay. So whoever's feeling this, they're feeling the regret, right? They're feeling the regret, and I feel like they're feeling like they weren't able to give equal reciprocity here. I feel like once they have this tower moment where the emotions start rushing in, which is from this situation and from other situations, I feel like it's going to be a purifying emotional cleanse, because it's going to cleanse some old muck out as well, okay? And then it's going to make this person realize how much work they have to do, okay, outside of this person. It's like, okay, let me be better so I can bring equal reciprocity, so I can bring more to the table, to the soulmate energy with the Two of Cups. All right. Holding yourself accountable. That's beautiful. Look at that. Evolving. Holding yourself accountable and leveling up. Like, okay, this is my old way of being. That didn't work for me. It would probably work for me for a little bit, but now I have this one moment. I finally had this moment of regret. Someone made me regret moving this way. And I'll realize I can't move this way anymore. It doesn't work for the thing that I want. So now it's time to grow. Time to put my old ways behind. Like, these tricks don't work on this person. I tried, but now I realized I realized the error in my ways. If somebody was used to getting away with something, wow, my ears are ringing. You guys are getting major intuitive guidance on how to handle this situation. Just keep following it. Trust it. Trust it in all ways. Trust it when it tells you the good, and trust it when it tells you the bad. Trust it all. It's a bigger picture here. So yeah, someone had some tricks up their sleeve that worked for other people. It worked. Probably no one held them accountable, or whatever it is. They didn't care enough to really know, care enough to really change. But someone found a wish fulfillment, and it made them want to change because it didn't work on them. So it's like their tricks kind of backfired, and now it's making them look in the mirror like, okay, all right, well, let me get it together. You know, it's making them look at themselves like, okay, how did I F that up? I got to do some work. You know, that's great. All right. What's a blockage? I'm glad the emotions went away, because that was crazy. All right, what's the blockage here? Yeah. Four of Swords. As I mentioned, Spirit has a heavy hand in your life right now. If this is resonating with you, whoever's dealing with this level of regret and pain and longing and yearning, Spirit has a heavy hand. And they're pushing you in a very clear direction. They're pushing you to do very clear things right now. With the Four of Swords here, there's a need to quiet your mind and listen. All right? It's like, yeah, just saying, for some of you guys, your intuition might be giving you a roundabout way to getting what you want, but it doesn't look like the clear way. You're like, why? It's like you want this, right? By the way, this is a Kiss by Robin. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah. You want this, right? And then you're standing right here. You're like, yeah, I want that. So I'm going to walk towards that. And Spirit's like, nope, you got to walk that way. You're like, okay, I'm going to walk this way. But why does it look like I'm getting further and further away from this? You know, they're like, yo, just trust me. Because that road, that long winding road, it might just lead you back to what you want. But you got to pick up some gems along the way. Okay, to get here. It's going to look like you're further and further away from what you want, but I don't feel like you're going to actually, I feel like you're going to find your way back. That's for some of you guys. Trust your intuition in all things. There's a bigger picture. They're playing, Spirit is playing chess right now. They see all the moving parts happening that you don't see. So don't try and sit here and try to control things, because you're messing up the game. That Spirit is on your side here, right? Okay, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Temperance. Spirit is on your side trying to push you into a certain direction, but you have to follow it. Introspection. If it's time to do work, if Spirit says back off and do some work, then back off and do the work, okay? All right, what's the blockage here? If it's time to cry it out, you better cry that thing out. You have the Death card coming out. All right. It's time to put certain things to the end. Yeah. No, there we go. All right. Coming back down. It's a thought that this is over. Oh, come on. Bring it in. Bring it in. The thought that this is over is what's causing someone, like, someone's in struggle mode. Nine of Wands energy. On a battlefield with one eye. Arms bandaged up. Hopping on one leg right now. Like, I'm going to get this. I don't care. And they keep getting knocked down. They're like, I don't care. I'm going to keep getting it. I'm going to keep going. I mean, it doesn't have to be that hard. There's a better way, because you moving like this, you moving from a place of struggle is just going to continue. It's going to perpetuate the cycle of struggle. If you go and just chill out, listen to Spirit. Spirit is like looking at you, hobbling about, and it's like, bro, just do the thing that we're telling you to do. Like, we know what you want. Just do the things. Do the things. Take this path instead. Jesus. Page of Swords. It's a new mentality that you have to have. See, the thing is, some of you guys, like I said, you had tricks up your sleeve that you were used to using on people, right? And now you realize, you met someone where you realize, oh, these tricks are not cool. I need to do something different, right? Cool. You can't just change that shit overnight. You're going to have to go down this path. While this person is here doing their thing, you're going to have to go down this path, do the healing, develop a new mindset. Okay, that is not about trickery. You're going to have to relearn and rewire your brain. That's a process, okay? So that you can be on the frequency to actually give this person what they need. That doesn't happen overnight. Gosh darn it. So you're just ignoring your intuition because it's looking like it's taking you further away from your prize. Why did I say prize? You're ignoring your intuition. You're not being honest with your emotions. You're not being honest with what you know already, what your intuition's already telling you, which is put this thing to an end. Whatever it is that you're struggling to get, it's time to let it go. Whether it's a person, whether it's a business idea, whatever the case is, but you're struggling with it. Okay, you don't want to let it go, and it's probably because of your ego. Your ego is just like, yo, I can't let that go. Just listen to your intuition. Jesus Christ. Not realizing that what you're doing is actually causing more issues. Yeah, there we go with the ego card coming out. Your ego is all up in the way. All up in the way. It's like Spirit is telling you, like, yo, all right, you're going to have to let this go. Trust us. You're going to just have to let this go. It's a minor pause, or it might be a major pause. It might be a pause for a couple of years, whatever, months, years. All right. Maybe just a couple of months. It depends on how quickly someone goes through this energy, okay, and really learn the lesson. Because if you're struggling the whole time, the whole way through, if you're going through this healing, kicking and screaming, you're just pushing this thing away, further and further away. All right, there's a need for you to let it go. Spirit is like, all right, let this go. We know what you want. But in order, like when we ask for things, we don't realize what we have to be to get that thing, right? It's like if somebody wants, whatever, if somebody wants a certain type of love, it's like, okay, you want someone who speaks your love language. You want someone who knows how to do whatever. I don't know. Whatever your thing is. I'm not going down this list. What am I doing? Whatever it is that you want. First of all, there's a need for you to probably go down that list and figure out what you want, okay? You might need to go on a journey to really know what you want so you can appreciate what you had. That's one. What else was I going to say? I don't know. I was going on a rampage. Doesn't matter. You get the point. You got to go through a journey of self-healing and self-love. Change your perspective here. Change it to a higher perspective. With the Temperance card and the Hangman, you have to change it to a higher perspective, okay? You need to raise your vibration. With the Temperance card and the Hangman here, this is all divine energy, divine perspective. Once you start seeing it from a... Look, we got to talk about that. See, that's a tough thing. We're going 30 minutes, okay. I'm gonna have to do something about that. So I have to do like a video about that. Like divine perspective. It's hard to see things from a divine perspective when it starts meddling with our human inconvenience, okay? It's inconvenient for us as humans to do certain things, but we have to realize that the divine perspective is they're playing a broader game here, okay, with our lives. And part of that game is getting us to where we need to be, where we decided, where our higher selves, our soul already decided where we needed to be. We come on earth and we forget. You know, we get caught up in everything else. We get caught up in, oh, this person looked good, or this person put it on me. Hey, you know what I mean? Whatever. And we get caught up in those things and we lose track of where our soul purpose is. So the universe, the spirit is here to keep you back on track. Like, hey, tower moment, hey. Tower moments is like a moment like, hey, bring it back in. You know what I mean? It's those moments that you need to have, all right? Because you're getting off track now, all right? And you're not following your intuition. And now, because of that, now it's just like, okay, we gotta reel you back in, okay? Just reel yourself back in, all right? It's like universe is pulling the leash, like, hey, bring it over. Come on. All right, let's get focused. You can have everything you want. And that's the thing. That's the thing too. Human minor inconveniences, but overall, like there's a rewards in following your intuition. Even though the downloads might not always be great, I can testify to that, okay? When they want to tell you something, it's like, bro, I did not want to know any of that. You know what I mean? But, you know, but then there's certain things like, oh, that was a nice one. You know, you got to take the good and the bad with that, with stepping into that higher level of thinking there and that new vibration. But with that, with your obedience to that, there are rewards, because their purpose is for you to be in a high vibration. Okay? They're not like spirit is not leading you just. Why do you think they're leading you? What do you think their purpose is? What do you think they're getting out of it? What do you think they're doing? Page of Swords coming out again. They're not doing it for fun, for kicks and giggles. It's because your soul decided on something, and your spirit is here. They have the purpose. Their loyalty is to your soul, not your human ego. Okay? All right. And you need to learn to have loyalty to your soul's purpose and not your ego. You need to revamp that ego. It's time, okay? Right now, some of you guys, you're still in the struggle mode, and you're still coming from this place of victim mentality, and it's having you move in the world in a weird way that's not authentic to who you actually are at your core. Okay. Some of you guys, you might be focusing too much on someone else. And like I said, the universe is reeling you back in like, hey, you're getting off track, baby. Come on. We have the Hierophant coming out with the Four of Pentacles. Being loyal. Being loyal to your higher level of thinking. Being loyal to your soul's purpose and not anything else outside of that, okay? Even when you come together with someone, you come together with a soulmate, it shouldn't be like, oh, they're my everything. No. This, God is your everything, okay? Your higher self, or however you want to talk about it, your higher self, that's everything. And then everything else is just a reflection of that love. That's how that needs to be. That's where your loyalty needs to be. You, your fucking star player, which is your higher self, and spirit, that's it. Then everything else will fall into play. And if they're not aligned with you, being grounded like that, then they're not the person, okay? But if they are aligned with you when you're grounded like that, then shit, you done found someone, okay? But if you don't allow yourself to get grounded and centered like that, you will never know who's real and who's fake. You need to get up on that. Get there. It's time. Higher level of thinking. You guys already have that. I talked about this for Geminis already. You guys already have this intuitive guidance going on. You have this beautiful like skill set that you're not using in the best way. All right. It's time for you to shine and be beautiful. Okay. It's time. It's time. Be honest, but it starts with being honest with your emotions, because you guys have been too much in your head and not in your heart, which is going to cause this Tower moment. But it's going to be great, because now you're going to move in the world in a different way, because it's going to force you to have a new level of thinking. All right. You're going to move in the world in a different way, where you're more vulnerable and you're not allowing for this to build up anymore. This could be pain. This could be trauma. This could be whatever it is, whatever. It's time to finally release the old you, and time to step into this new beautiful version, this 2.0 version of yourself, because this 1.0 version is a misrepresentation of who you actually are. All right, where are we at? 3707. Fox spirit, think on your feet. You guys are clever as fuck. Okay, fine. You're being too clever, though. That's the thing. You're being so clever that you're outsmarting yourself, trying to make yourself feel like you ain't got no emotions. Like, whatever. White. We already talked about the emotions and how do you need to start handling that. White Raven spirit, trusting in magic. Please, for the love of God, literally, for the love of God, trust in your inner magic, and trust in the divine. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is what you're being led to. And when you feel love for someone, you don't have to get triggered into going into the script that you're used to going into, where you start the tricks or the manipulation. You know, you're used to going into that mode. Don't do that. You're not going to do that anymore. That's about to be done. Okay? I pray for that. Okay? Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is what you're being led to. This is an opportunity, and I pray that you allow yourself to step into this opportunity where you're more vulnerable than before. Okay? Because that's going to have you shine in a way more beautiful way. Okay? Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Like I said, Spirit is playing chess. Okay? And no matter how clever you think you are, you're not going to outsmart the universe ever. So you might as well get on board. Okay? And be... I mean, the way y'all playing right now in this chess game that is life, you guys being this clever, you're just keeping yourself in like a night mode. If you step up in your mental, in your thinking, you become more vulnerable emotionally, you start having this beautiful balance. You can step into being king, queen on the board, right? So do that. Spirit has a plan. Just go along with the plan here. They're trying to show you how to elevate and how to get exactly what you want. You can have it. All right. I'm using a new deck. All right. We'll end off with this. It's a crystal healing deck. Okay. Yeah. That's all. All right. What does the Gemini collective need to know? Ancestral light. I know that's right. Y'all going through some major transformation. I love it. I just thought, like, people are not going to recognize you once you're done with this. If you decide to go down this path, that healing journey, like at the end, you're just going to be, it's going to be nice. All right, 112. The healing journey is not easy. It's not an easy path to take, but it's very rewarding. Ancestral light, the ancestors, as I mentioned, the guidance is heavy, okay? My ears are ringing, you know, it's like, and that usually happens where it's just like, okay, this person is not listening, and pretty much you're getting screamed at. Like, spirit is getting frustrated, like, yo, or your guides, if you're listening to your guides, you know, you might be listening to your guides when it's convenient. When it's not convenient, you're like, I'm good, I got this. Like, no, you have to listen. That's what I mentioned, like, listen to your guides in all ways, you know. Not all guides are created equal, disclaimer there, okay? But if they've already proven that they're of light, and they prove that they're of your evolution, those are the guides to listen to, right? Okay. Ancestral light, the ancestors. Okay. Ancestral light has been radically modified during its time in the earth. It helps you to find the treasures hidden in your past. It takes healing way back and brings forward soul learning, rolling it into the future, but letting go of the experiences that created it. Yes, that tidal wave is rolling in. Okay, all that past hurt is about to come in. You're about to purge that thing. It's going to be a little bit painful, but you're going to be way better for it. Any dis-ease you are carrying is ancient and passed down through the ancestral line. You guys just had that that reading about breaking the family, the generational curses, okay? And it had heavy ancestor energy in it, okay? You guys got to break that down. That's a part of that healing journey too, breaking the generational curses. So because some of you guys, you're moving this way, you move this way with the love or whoever that you lost, that you have a regret about, and it's a learned behavior. Okay, sorry, let me finish. Check out the last Gemini reading if you haven't watched it. All right. It relates to prevailing attitudes and forbidden emotions that you have kept firmly repressed, as well as to ancient traumas and family dramas. Okay. Take note of your dreams. Family secrets come to surface. A radical rethink is called for on all that you think and believe, and allow yourself to feel. The ancestors are those who have gone before, not just your bloodline. Heal them by healing yourself. Okay. Soul path is manifesting the gifts from your past. So there's some pain in the past that caused you to move in a certain way. All right. But there's gems in that pain. This has a feeling of shadow work as well. So once you do that shadow work, okay, within your, realizing what is your shadow and what was caused by family issues, whatever the case is. Some of this stems from childhood issues, right? Once you realize that, you'll find the gems in the shadow, and you'll learn how to manage your darkness and manage your shadow. I don't think darkness is bad. I think it's a necessary power to have. It's necessary to be aggressive and go for things when it's time to. Okay, but then the balance of the shadow and the light, the yin and the yang, is knowing when to fall back, and not allowing your ego to take control. All right, Geminis, I love to see it. From the last reading to this reading, you guys are just going through a major transformation, and I'm sure at the end of this, it'll just be beautiful. So that's good. All right, well, great. Go ahead and purge it out. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG, that's Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, please check out the info box below. I do those. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. You'll get 10% off from being a monthly angel donor. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much, and until we meet again, peace.